Well, we're now in some slightly different configurations than we were about an hour ago.
I mean, I'm not, but you are. I just shut my shade.
Right. Yeah. And I have a big microphone in front of me, and I'm looking right at the camera
You
for a
still have
change.
COVID beard a little bit, but
I do. I couldn't get it out. I didn't have time. By the time I set up stuff and then went up and ate real quick, I was like, it's like 10 till, and I'm like, I still got to write the show.
Right.
So I'm like,
Yes.
well, never mind. I will not.
It's been a long day, hasn't it?
Yep. So,
Okay.
hey, Christine, I'm sorry. I read that too fast. Slow down. Christine. Awesome. So, yes, welcome to a second edition of Beyond the Silence. I'm Adam, and that's Debbie. And yeah, we're still silent and very well beyond our time.
Beyond that silence. Yes, we are. Well, Nancy, you're back. Nancy, did I say Nancy had eye surgery today? I don't remember.
Yes, you did.
Okay,
You did.
Well, I'm glad she's here and doing good.
I'm glad well, at least she can see, that she was able to find the right, show.
Right? Right?
She could have been watching some other shows. She'd be like, that don't sound like Adam and Debbie.
It sure doesn't. I mean, come on. She would not do that.
But
so, welcome.
Yes. So for all of you that missed it, and what's funny is I think people are watching the other one right now because we keep getting hits, comments on the other one. So I'm seeing two.
Should probably delete it, huh?
Maybe.
Yeah, we should probably go ahead and delete that. Although the van tour was kind of cool.
It was cool. So
yeah, but
it's too bad we can't just edit it. Then we'd be like, barely seeing. Hey, Jen.
She had cataract surgery, so.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Yeah, poor girl.
Need a little time. Yeah, I get you.
But seeing will be believing after she's healed up. It shouldn't be too long. It took her. She had the other eye done a couple weeks ago, and it seemed to have done really well. So.
Yeah.
Woot woot.
But hey, Tanya's back again.
Gee, well, hello, Tanya.
Yeah. But it was kind of funny. So I know if you guys didn't see it earlier, we did start a weird little short show at 6 because I ran into all kinds of horrible traffic. I was real quick. I was on my way home, and hey, gosh. Chad, what's up, man?
I haven't seen you in a long time.
Well, he's on his bike riding all the time.
Yeah,
I mean, it's the weather for it. So
he's just and we got storms coming in. So
Sharon, you're good. You're good, Sharon. But yeah, so I was driving home, but I had to make a stop because my cousin's wife's dad passed away a couple of weeks ago, and so today was the viewing and tomorrow's the funeral. But I wanted to make sure I stopped by and paid my respects and stuff, and so spent a good hour there, and then jumped on the highway, and I get a few minutes down. Once I get on the highway, I get a few minutes on, and then all of a sudden it's like wall to wall traffic. Hey, Dennis.
Hey, Dennis.
I'm like, and I see this, and I didn't even get mad. I just got defeated. Like I'm looking at it going,
you sure did.
This is like unbelievable. I'm like, I just, here it is. I'm doing some things. I'm, giving my energy, to people that, lost a dad and a husband and a friend.
Right,
and I'm like, I'm sitting there giving all that to them and hoping they're great.
Something good just happened to me.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. We know that, Chad. We know that. Chad's picking on your fan.
Oh, is it disturbing the audio?
Well, you can hear it fluttering. It sounds like a flag waving is what it sounds like.
You really need me to shut my fan off? I'm going to die.
Good going, Chad. Look what you did.
Nice, Chad. But I will,
Or, you know what you do? Just angle it more towards the window.
Right.
There you go. That's.
I don't think it's that fan.
If you could leave it right there. Can you leave your iPad right there? I don't hear it. We don't hear it now.
Okay, well, let me move my whole life over here then. Just let me just switch my whole life. I mean, I'm in my camper. So yeah,
Debbie is in a van down by the river. Chat.
Yeah, I wish. Okay, so I'm moving now. I don't think this is a fan, but this is such a cool fan. I'm not joking. This fan, well, and I gotta show you, my husband made this table for me. It used to be a little tiny little round table with holes in it, and it's so ridiculous, honestly. And this is our charm casting thing, Adam.
Oh, yep.
If you didn't know, if you didn't recognize it, been a while since you've seen it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
by the way, Chad made a great comment. He does say, I do enjoy your hair blowing in the breeze. It's very sexy.
I'm telling you what, it's like, and now you want me to move my whole life around, and I don't know how to quite do that. Now
Jeez, Chad, you're just so, like.
You're just so needy, Chad.
Right.
So needy. Okay. Is that better? And if I
yep, you're good. You're good.
Okay, now my hair won't be blowing. It's in my mouth.
Golden.
Are we there now?
We are. But
okay.
Yeah, no, so it's anyway, but I get on the highway and then I get stuck in traffic and then it's like I'm just like, am I gonna make it home in time now? Like, because I'm looking at the clock and I'm like, oh, this is not good. And I sent Debbie a message saying I'm kind of it's stuck right now because it's not good. And I showed her a photo of I'm like I showed her a photo of how bad it was, and I'm like, because it was just how much red the stop traffic was, and I'm like, I'm done. I'm like, I said it's gonna be a miracle if I make it home in time because I haven't even wrote the show yet, and so we so then she was funny because she's like, well, let's just go live, and I'm like, okay. I said,
and see if it's gonna work in your.
And I'm like, we could try it. I mean, and so if you guys saw it earlier, here it was. I was like, still driving, having to look at the road, and you get this cool upshot of me, the whole time.
It was very cool.
It was awesome. And so it was funny because here's Debbie's in her van, I'm in my car, and we had the mobile version of Beyond the Silence.
Mobile.
So it was great. So now we made it, and now we're just going to try to see what kind of show we'll put together for y'all.
For y'all.
I love that word. I say it a lot because it's fun, and everybody knows what it means.
Oh. Yeah. Oh.
You got something in your throat? Are you trying to clear your throat there? You're all.
Well, it was funny because I was eating cherries when I'm like, let's just go on live for a minute. I'm like, and then I'm looking at myself and I see like my tooth is blacked out. I'm like, holy shit, did I lose a tooth or something overnight?
You ate a seed.
It was a cherry. It was a piece of cherry in my tooth. Yeah. Luckily I got that out. I brushed my teeth. That
would have been quite annoying.
Right.
Well, you wouldn't have noticed it until later on.
No. I would not have noticed it. So, anyways, here we are.
Here we are. Hopefully, everybody's doing well. Hopefully, your week is good. Sorry about yesterday. That was my fault. And there was it's funny. It's always been like a scheduling thing that's popped up, and like this one was by accident. It was my fault, but it wasn't directly my fault.
Right.
And there was some things that the family was doing that it was like I said, well, it's funny. I forgot to put us in there for Wednesday. So that was part that started it. So then the other family books things because it didn't show that I was,
how funny. The other
family. I don't want to call them out,
I know.
So, and then
those
I'm like,
people that you live with.
True. Well, maybe you never, hey. So I'm like, and then they booked something because it got shifted due to the fact that they were trying to have a meeting on Sunday, but this past Sunday, which just happened to be Father's Day. So they were just like, oh, let's just, move it in the middle of the week. And we picked Wednesday of all days. And the family forgot what I typically do on Wednesdays. And so they were like, oh,
wow.
So it was no big deal. But then we thought, well, let's see if we can make it work. So then we're here today. And
here we are. And I'm a little disappointed today because my little silver box, I keep all my like special things in my little silver box, like my favorite cards, tarot cards,
Right.
my favorite, everything my favorite, pendulum, my favorite, everything my favorite, right? Well, I can't find it. Yeah, somewhere in the house or the barn.
Have you seen it?
I have seen it.
Okay, because I was saying,
and then I didn't see it again. So it's here because I know I've seen it, but I've been trying to find it and I can't find it.
Okay.
So,
I was wondering.
I do have my other cards if we're going to do some readings and stuff tonight. And then
I kept thinking that, if because you moved, that there was this chance that you haven't found it since you've moved,
I've seen it.
Okay, good.
But I'm spread out all over the freaking place right now. So I'm trying to decide, what am I going to do in my office in the house? What am I going to do in my office in that whole barn, other than ceramics, because I have all that room. So I'm trying to figure out all this stuff and I can't seem to, get it together. So
you will, though. You will.
I hope so.
If not, the only way to make you figure it out quicker,
it's to unpack.
That too, but to force you to hurry the hell up, I'm going to burn down the chicken coop.
What the hell?
So you better move it, girl.
What the hell? What about my chickens? You're just going to slaughter my chicken.
We'll have a barbecue chicken dinner.
Oh, freaking no, we will not.
Is that motivating or what?
Actually, I'm putting a security system on my chicken coop at this point, which I already have a small one. Oh my God. Burn down my chicken coop.
You didn't see that one, did you?
No, not my chickens.
I know. I had to think of something that was like really going to make a major impact.
Chickens.
And especially how long it took, because you kept, let's get it done. I want that chicken coop. I want to put my chickens in it.
And it's still not done. I'm still like trying to figure it out. So
it's all good.
That's all right. The chickens love it, and they are like in heaven. And who cares if it's a $20,000 chicken coop? I mean, what the hell? What's money? I mean, Jesus, I had to take out a loan for the damn chicken coop. Oh my God.
Yeah, Kaz.
Oh.
He's gonna take it.
Guys. Nice.
Mango habanero sauce.
Nice. They're too skinny. They're not meat chickens. They're egg layers. So don't worry about it.
All right, Kaz, you could put it on your omelets.
Ew. Ew.
People put hot sauce on their eggs. I've seen it.
Yeah, my husband does that.
Oh, see, there you go. So I haven't done it. I got a weird thing. Like, I don't know. I've not put any type of sauce on eggs. I just, cheese is about my limit.
Either.
Cheese
is my limit, and I've seen people eat eggs with ketchup.
Yes.
That is like gross.
Watch. Let's see how many people put that in the comments. I eat it with ketchup.
I cannot.
I couldn't eat it. I mean, it was bad enough in the early days. Like if you ever go to McDonald's, you get like a big breakfast. So you get a little bit of eggs, you get the sausage, and it's always bad. Yeah. It's like if you put I like a little bit of ketchup on my sausage. So if it ever touched the eggs, I would never I wouldn't eat those eggs.
I would never eat my sausage with ketchup.
Oh, that adds to it. It just gives it a little extra kick. I didn't think that was weird.
Well, you know what? I have not. I used to eat ketchup on my hamburgers. I don't. I eat barbecue sauce on my hamburgers.
That's what my wife does.
I never ate ketchup on anything ever. But I learned because on this weight loss thing that I'm doing,
Yep.
I can eat a lot of shrimp, you know. So I learned how to mix ketchup and creamy, right?
Okay.
Ketchup and not, what is that stuff? Horseradish, creamy horseradish. And it makes the best freaking cocktail
Like
sauce.
cocktail sauce, right?
Ever.
Yeah. Okay.
Ever.
Okay.
It is so freaking good. Like, I will never buy store stuff again. Never. Because you can buy this creamy, it's creamy. I don't even remember where I found it at. Wherever the ketchup and stuff is, they have the horseradish sauce, but it's a creamy horseradish. That's the key. It has to be a creamy horseradish sauce. You mix it with ketchup, not half and half or you'll die, but just ketchup and then maybe, gosh, 5 drops. I mean, literally 5 drops of, here comes Jared. I can hear him in his car.
Is it like base heavy or?
Yeah, it's base heavy. Sounds like I don't even know. It's not just bass heavy. It's his high pitched exhaust system that he thinks is really cool. So
he's trying to be annoying.
Yeah, pretty much. So yeah. Anyways, I needed to talk about these tarot card situations because this is the thing. You know, you connect with tarot cards. If anybody has ever used tarot cards or whatever, you have a certain deck that you love, like beyond all others. Well, mine is gone. It's in that box. And I'm really bummed, but so, I mean, we talked about doing 1-card polls, which I'm fine with. I know there's too much sugar in ketchup, but Primal makes a sugar-free ketchup. Hello.
Yeah, Nancy. Yeah.
Primal makes a sugar-free ketchup, and I own it. So, I have a set of cards that I'm going to use. What?
Kaz, ketchup.
Love ketchup. I hate ketchup. It's the only way I'll eat ketchup is that way. I do not like ketchup.
Wow.
Anyway, so
the things you learn about people, you know?
I'm not in love with these cards. I mean, I'm in love with the cards. They're beautiful cards. They're these ones. You know me. I like these cards. These are my...
Yes. Yeah.
So I do like them, but I've not used them a whole lot. So it'll be interesting to see how I feel about them when we use them. So, yeah. If you want a card...
You got to work it.
Are you using some cards tonight or no?
I can. I did find them, luckily. Okay, I was getting nervous because I didn't know where mine were.
Yeah, because I kind of sprung this on everybody. Jeez, man, this fan. I'm in the van. It's hot. I have hair in my mouth. The wind is blowing my hair into my mouth, so I apologize. So I'm trying to be, like, doing that so that I'm whatevering. Okay, so I'm excited. Are we going to do some pulls? Who wants a card tonight?
First come, first serve.
Yeah, baby. Primal ketchup, sugar-free.
You want to pull one and I'll pull one? So they get 2?
Sure, we can do that.
Let's do that.
Because a lot of times, let me try to connect with these cards again. Jeez, oh Pete, I haven't used them in so long.
All right, people are running in. All right, hang tight, guys. Well, that's great. Appreciate that. We see a few there. Dennis, Sharon, and Kaz.
Okay.
That's starters. I'm going to get a notebook ready just in case we need it.
I would definitely get a notebook. I am not prepared for that. Right here, right now.
Okay.
So I love van life so much that I'm shuffling while we're talking. I love van life so much that, I mean, I've done it before my whole life, pretty much. I feel like anyway, living in cars and vans or camping, not living, but camping, and anything that I can drive, I can camp in it. Except I don't tent camp. I'd rather sleep in my Jeep than tent camp. So I have the most exciting thing that happened. Do you know about geocaching?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So I've been geocaching since I think forever. I swear I've been geocaching since I was in the womb. Okay. And it doesn't even, ew, that's kind of gross. Anyway, so I was so excited that I had a van drawing done of my van. Okay. And I have a path tag. It's called a path tag that I designed coming out. And, people can buy it and it says van life on it. So if you find the path tag, you log it.
Okay.
And it'll log and it'll tell you the story of my van life path tag. And then it'll tell you, to tell me your story and how you found it and who you're with and things. So it should be really cool. And I'll have a picture of my van on it. And I've got about 50 coming right now. So I'm going to be putting them in everybody's cache.
That's awesome. That's cool.
I love it. I'm excited.
Great idea.
Yeah. Okay. So who's
Dennis is up first.
Dennis
Casey.
Dennis. I better put my stuff on here. Even though I can't see anything. Okay, Dennis. Let's see. So I do my cards a different way. So sometimes people say, okay, just I'm gonna do this and tell me when to stop. But I like to do it. I mess the cards up like this, and the first one that comes sticking out, which is this top one here. Dennis, what? Oh, so let me look at this because I have to put my glasses on because I can't see anything without my glasses on. Okay, Shining Hope Future. So this card to me, because like I said, I'm not real connected with these cards right here. I need to get connected, but
just keep going because wait till you see the. Keep going.
Okay.
Because wait till you see the card I got for him.
I'm excited about this card because it's like almost like something new is coming for you. Let me see if I can, and if it resonates with you, let me know. It's like something new is coming for you. And I'm not sure if it's like, I don't think it's like a job change or anything like that. I think it's going to be more like something fun or, something fun is coming your way. And okay, so what? You're exciting me. What? What'd you get? A blessing
of a resolution.
Ooh. So, yeah, that has to do with future. So maybe you need to make yourself a resolution for something. So between the two of us, Shining Hope and Future.
Well, I mean, in Dennis, I mean, there might be some things that you have on your plate that, maybe there's something that you are close to completing. And the idea is that, this should give you a little bit more confidence to finally put it to bed, finally close it
or to move forward with something.
Yep.
Because it's gonna be the right move for you. Whatever it is. It's definitely going to be the right move for you.
And Dennis, just in case, if it doesn't totally make sense, just think on it, go to bed tonight, wake up tomorrow and see if anything happened in your sleep, or maybe you'll wake up with, some type of thing, that light bulb, that aha moment, when you get up and be like, oh my gosh, I know exactly what they're talking about. So that's pretty cute. Cool.
That's why I like doing this. Cause it, like, a lot of times our cards just kind of play on each other.
When I saw it, I went, weird. Oh, it's going to go weird. Along with that. That's great.
Okay.
And then we got Sharon's up next.
Sharon. Okay, Sharon. Oh, gosh darn it. Why do my eyes have to be so bad? vitality, health, and energy. So let's see what you get. Vitality, health, and energy.
All right, Dennis says he's going to ponder this and get back to us. So
Yeah,
he obviously doesn't.
Dennis,
he doesn't obviously know, but that's okay. Seriously,
that's okay.
Think on it, sleep on it, and see if you wake up tomorrow with a little bit of a thought. So
I kind of want to do a reading for him because, like, the minute we started doing this for him, his grandmother popped in, a grandmother that he was really close to, pops right in, and like, so it's like, what am I doing? Am I doing that? Am I doing this? What am I doing?
So you're with Sharon right now.
I'm with Sharon.
Read it again.
So vitality, health, and energy. So okay. Are you having what did you get? I'm sorry.
So no, it's okay. A blessing to shield and safeguard you.
Okay, vitality, health, and energy. So are you having, like, do you have an energy vampire kind of hanging around with you? Because it's kind of what I'm feeling with my card. With your card, I'm feeling like you need somebody to help you protect your energy field so that you are not being drawn into some sort of drama or that sort of thing.
And that's what I was just going to do. I was just going to help her out because she may not understand it. But yeah, basically an energy vampire is going to basically, like, let's say you're in a good mood, Sharon, and then the next thing you know, you're around this person and or people, and they're just kind of negative, and then it starts bringing you down when you were so happy and stuff. That's kind of what an energy vampire is. So that if there's somebody
kind of
that's around,
the life out of you,
yeah, and it could be family. And it also could be, neighbors, it could be friends, that sort of thing. So the premise is just to, be careful. Watch out for yourself. You know what I mean? You got to always take care of yourself. If you feel like you're in one of those situations where you don't feel comfortable and it feels like they're dragging you down, back out of it. You know what I mean? Get out of there. Don't sit there and try to continue to absorb it, because it's just going to bring you down. It's going to, you make the rest of your day, your evening, and you're just going to be all like, depressed in a way, and, pulled back and reserved. So, if anybody is like that, that's going on, then, get yourself out of there. And, even if it means just going outside, just to clear yourself. I mean, it's simple as that. So, I mean, it doesn't mean you have to like walk down the street, but
ground yourself, put
Yep.
yourself on your bare feet and put them on the ground and just re-energize that energy that you're giving up to the person that's taking it. I mean, I have a couple energy vampires that were in my life. I got rid of that situation because it was just too much.
Debbie and Dennis wrote, he goes, I need to talk to Debbie. Because we need to talk, Debbie, now that you brought up my grandma.
Yeah. Oh, I got goosebumps. Jeez, pizza. Oh man. I hate that when that happens, just kind of, and we will. Yeah,
hey, Margaret.
Your grandma's really, really very much around you, Dennis. It's strong.
Margaret, that's tough. I mean, we do have energy vampires within our families. I mean, it's just, that's the nature of the, but that's when you have to figure out how much you can take, how you can protect yourself to some degree.
Right.
And there's sometimes where you just can't get rid of it, but then it also depends on that person too. If it gets to the point where it's just too much and all it is bad stuff all the time, that they're just, doing this and that, and it's just every time you're around them, it's this horrible, then sometimes you got to make some pretty hard decisions. It's not, it wouldn't be the first time for somebody to not want to be around a kid, one of your kids, or, spouse, or, anybody in your family, or your best friends.
You have family. I get it, because, there's nothing worse than having somebody in your life who you're close to just suck the life out of you. But sometimes you have to save yourself, and it happens. It sucks, but it happens.
She just said it was.
Dennis, if you have my information, send me a message on Facebook, please.
And she says it's my stepdaughter, and just to try to keep, she tries to keep minimal contact.
Yeah, and that's what you got to do. I mean, that's what you got to do. So who's next on the list here?
Kaz is next.
Kaz. Let me get my other deck for Kaz. I'm just kidding.
Whoa.
Okay, hold on. You go first.
Wow. But see, so, and I've shuffled the deck. But I got the same thing that Dennis got.
Really?
So Kaz, a blessing on a resolution.
Okay, and I can pretty much read these, but there's just sometimes these words: nobility, grace, and gratitude.
Okay.
Nobility, grace, and gratitude. I should show these things. They're so beautiful. Nobility, grace, and gratitude. Something has happened in your life that you're very grateful for, I think. And I think that you don't have a hard time showing that you're grateful, even though you're sometimes a real pain in my butt on here, because I think you are sometimes, because you're smart. But I think that you are, huh?
You're welcome, Sharon. And Margaret, I wrote you down.
I think that I really feel like there's something that you're so grateful for. Like, I don't even, I have to separate my mediumship from this. This is so hard for me tonight because I'm having such a hard time. I feel like, so this is what I'm feeling. Like you lost someone or something, and there was a moment that you were so grateful for not losing them, but for what you had with them, or whatever it was. Like I hate going to the mediumship thing, but I can't help it. Like there's something that I'm picking up that you were so grateful for, and I cannot figure.
Well, and Kaz, and even then, just like with, it's kind of cool that we have two different cards, and they may sometimes mesh really well together, and even then, even with my card and hers, there's still that kind of, they fit. Mm-hmm. And much like what we talked about with Dennis, with the same thing, a resolution, there's a lot that can apply, now. Like even then, if I really look at the card and study the card, I can really look at this lady here. She's got some armor on her. She's holding a knife and things. So, there's things that you might have to do. You might have to get a little bit tougher, or you might have to, really devote yourself to get to where you need to be. And like this, you're looking for resolution.
Be grateful for it.
Right. Exactly. Because it could be a battle. It could be a battle to get this resolution. But if you get through it, obviously that's the cool thing about it, is you're going to have that release.
Yeah. I can see that with Kaz.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can see that.
Well, that's what they told me to say.
Right on, baby. Right on.
So hopefully, Cass, hopefully that makes a little bit sense to you, and, disclaimer, if you guys, any of you do get, messages from us, stuff like that, and they don't make sense today, please sleep on it. Please, take an extra day or two, because you never know, sometimes you're in the moment, you're kind of tunnel vision and things. You might not be thinking exactly, because you might have been hoping for something else to pop through. That's okay. Don't worry about it. Hold on to what you get, because, it will make sense to you at some point, whether it's later tonight, maybe it'll be tomorrow morning. So just hang on to these.
Okay, and who's next?
Nancy.
Oh, for crying out loud. This is a heck of a one. So I got to look at my...
Go for it.
Oh my gosh, Nancy, this is perfect for you. Whoops, where is it?
The fairy godmother.
This is so perfect for you because it's revelation, discovery, and epiphany. And
Okay.
I know you've been going through some things, and holy smoke, your eyes have been opened up, and they're going to continue to open up. This is just the beginning of your epiphany for real. I can't believe that card came up.
And as you hold that thought, Kaz, please sleep on it. And then, but if you got an idea, yep, let it sit, sleep on it, and see what you get in the morning. Hey, Cindy. And so let me just jump in for a second because this is kind of interesting on my side.
Okay. The blessing of
creativity.
Oh my God.
See? Ha ha ha.
She is like the most creative person in my life. For real.
I know. But I think that's great because especially what you're getting too.
Well, she's had the most amazing epiphanies and discoveries and revelations. And I mean, she's just opened up so much. Like just recently, I just can't believe that card came up. It's just
well, and
awesome.
Even like it says, it's a blessing. So you be proud of the things that you are being creative of or what you're coming up with. And this can be more of a validation card than more of like a true message. This is more of proving.
She's on her path. That's what
right.
it is.
Exactly.
She's on her path. So
yep. So I love that. That's fantastic.
It is.
Woo. Nice. We have Christine next.
Christine. My Christine. You go ahead and go first because I really want to.
All right. Give me a second. Let me get one more quick little shuffle. You're welcome, Nancy.
I'm so happy for Nancy.
That was cool. Oh, and that's sometimes that happens too. You do get validations, right. Which, because, I'm sure Nancy doesn't doubt her creativity, but, sometimes you kind of want that little reassurance. You know what I mean? I think we all do. I mean, does that say diva?
It's more, no, it's
okay.
It's like her name.
Oh, okay. I gotcha.
Healer, nourishment, nurturer. And that is you, Christine, to a T. Like, I am telling you, this is so you. This is so you. It's just so weird tonight how these cards are coming up.
That's why sometimes pulling cards are fun.
It is fun. I like doing it. And does somebody know? Can I just ask real quick? I need to know if anybody has a Cassie, because I keep getting a Cassie, and it's making me absolutely bananas right now. So
and then we're waiting for people to jump in to see if they know. Then for Christine, I got a blessing on a home, so it doesn't necessarily mean that brand new home's going to come into your life, right. or maybe you're thinking of moving, but even if you're not looking for something, it's just cherishing the place that you are, that because if you see the photo, she's got a lot of things that she's holding on to, and she's got everything she needs. So that's another thing. So I mean, if you're not looking for something, then it's definitely just letting you know that you're in the spot you need to be right now.
I need to know about a Cassie.
Well, you've got to wait for people to respond.
I know. I'm trying. It could be somebody important in your life. It could. I'm not used to being next to the airport here, so I'm like, it could be somebody important in your life, or it could be somebody on the other side. I'm not positive at this point, but it's a Cassie or a Casey or a. God.
A C or a K?
Yeah. It's more like, I think it's Cassie, I can't tell, but sometimes this happens to me prior to meeting somebody that has a Cassie.
Wait a minute. Dennis's last name was Casey.
Was it?
Yeah. Oh, well, there. Chad just says he's got a daughter named Cassie.
It might be Dennis if it's Cassie or Casey, because it's probably his grandma still. It's probably still his grandma validating stuff. I mean, I'm not on chat, so I can't see.
Yeah, and Chad just said he's got a daughter named Cassie. Well, Chad just said actually Cassandra is her obviously proper name.
I don't know. I think it's his grandma still.
Maybe it is.
I'm telling you, I think it is. I just hopefully he'll get a hold of me.
Yeah. Well, then you could still bring it up and see if it happens.
Right.
We have Margaret. Margaret is next.
Margaret. Sometimes, spirit comes in and they don't care. They're going to continue on until you pass along messages, regardless of what you're trying to do, So
I'll go if you want.
Yeah, please.
Because I know you were shuffling. I saw you
shuffling.
So I have, as I get it over, the Blessing of the Earth.
Ooh, nice.
And so Margaret, you know darn well that I love nature, and I know you do too, and this probably could be more of a validation, kind of just like we just had, for Nancy. It's being connected with the earth, knowing that the earth is there to ground you and be the sort of the like the friend. You got a friend that if you just go outside and hang out there and walk barefoot and things. What do we got? Self-love and
dedication, self-love, and focus.
Dennis says he's tingling all over.
Aww. It's crazy when that happens.
Well, and by the way, Margaret, just so you to kind of go with what Debbie just got too. I mean, self-love, dedication. I mean, again, that really does tie in with the blessing of the earth. I mean, everything connects. Everything connects.
And the fact that she's doing all, she's been through a lot of stuff.
Yes.
And so, but she is doing self-care now. Mm-hmm. So that has a lot to do with why we pulled these cards. I mean, I think so.
She just wrote, I'm trying to do that. And have been grounding.
That's good.
Yeah. Well, and you just have to, well, and Margaret, I'm going to tell you said a bad word there. You said trying. Don't try.
Just do it.
Do it. Just do it. If you say trying, it gives you an excuse not to.
Right.
Or, be lazy about it. Don't do that. Just go out there.
Oh my gosh. Hold on. I got to talk to Dennis.
Okay, go for it.
Oh my gosh. It's so funny. Okay. So your grandmother is talking about these dishes. And I don't know if your mom has the dishes, your dad, or your sister, you, I don't know. But I got your message. But there is I don't know what's going on with these dishes, but she's just chattering about these dishes. I don't know if it's China, her favorite dishes, or somebody just looked at them recently or what, but okay. Whew.
You gotta give him a
Sometimes
minute.
it just doesn't stop. Oh my golly. But I got your message. I got his message.
Cool.
So I can call him after the show.
Nice. Technically, we don't have anybody else, so we can wait a minute. If there's anybody that
for me.
Okay, I can do that. I was gonna say if there's anybody else that's watching and would like a card, they still have 14 more minutes. All right.
Give me a card. What do you see? Oh, geez. I hate it when you look like that.
This is interesting.
Okay.
This is interesting for you. I really am excited for this because I
Okay.
can't wait. Your reaction's going to be priceless.
If it's a chicken, I'm going to be ticked.
Nope, no chicken.
Hold on. Whoop. A blessing to ease loneliness and bring companionships. Dude, I am happy being alone right now. That's why I have the van.
Yeah, but you have your animals, which
I
is
do,
companionship.
I know. And I can go. Listen, I have this thing rigged up. I can take my 2 birds and my new little bird I can take with me too, and my dogs, and I can go and have just like, I can just go whenever I want to go. I just wish I could get the balls to go. I just, for some reason, my balls have shrunk up and I have no way to go.
Right.
So irritating.
So Dana jumped into Christine's message, so Dana would like one. So we're going to do Dana next, and then Chad would like a card.
Oh, Chad and Dana, my Dana.
And then
Okay.
Nancy just jumped in. She says, "Can you draw a card for my daughter Drew on her new life?"
Oh, yes. Right. Yes.
1 second, gang. Just making
sure.
sure.
You can go first. Are we doing? Right. Who are we doing first?
We're gonna do Dana now.
Dana.
So give 1 second. Let me do a little shuffle.
Okay. No, I don't. Guys, like I cannot get these cards to move right now for some reason. I'm positive it's because. Oh, thank you. Whoa, Dana.
Ooh.
Very interesting. Rituals, power, and will. And let's see.
How about that?
Adam gets.
Oh, I know. Now I'm kind of curious. What are we gonna get?
I'm excited now.
Oh, okay, here we go.
Okay.
All right. Oh. Well, this could be a lot of different things, but
rituals, power, and will. A blessing on the children. Well, yes, because I think that's a good one.
Yes, Donnie. Yeah. Well, and as I say, it in many different ways. I probably don't have to say a whole lot for that to make sense to Dana and Christine.
I know.
I don't think I have to say a whole lot. So I will let them just, have that.
Right.
So
right. Rituals, power, and will too.
Yeah.
And that just kind of goes along with the whole thing also.
Right.
Trying to get a hold of Ashley, and
yep.
I haven't heard from Ashley in a long time.
All right, Chad was up next.
But we'll talk about that too.
Yep. And Melody, I wrote you down. We still got 10 minutes,
Chad,
but we
I put the cards away.
We got Chad and then Nancy's daughter Drew, and then Melody, and then we'll finish up with Melody because that probably will take us to 8:00.
Okay. Oh, dang!
Okay.
One jumped right out. Oh all right. My God! This jumped right out of the deck. It jumped right out.
All right, Chad, hold on to your socks, buddy.
The Ancient.
Oh my God.
The Ancient. Elder experience and lessons. Not saying you're old, but dude, you're old. But elder experience and lessons. Actually, what it means is that you're a teacher and you can teach people things. Sometimes I can imagine what, but you are a teacher and I don't know. You're just a wise old elder. God, I've been waiting to just
wise old elder. And interesting enough, the third time tonight.
Shut up.
And the third guy card tonight.
You're kidding.
So What's going on out there, guys? Because apparently all these guys have got some resolutions going on.
Maybe Chad is supposed to be teaching some paranormal stuff.
Yeah.
But he kind of does, really.
Right. Or he needs to get back into it again.
Or he needs to get back into it. And because he's supposed to be teaching.
Yep.
That's what I think.
I'd learn from him.
I just don't want to know what you learn from him.
Ghost stuff, man.
He's so great.
Chad's great. I mean, I've investigated with him, so I mean, I've had a good time. He's a blast. I enjoy it. I mean, when they were still doing the yacht club, I mean, and he would, he usually would
the yacht club.
Oh, I do too. Well, he would always be up in the attic, and there was a lot of times we would just like, Chad, hey, are you getting anything down there? Or hey, Chad, what do you think about this? And so, I mean, we get Chad right involved. I mean, because he would just be, I'm just going to sit back here. We get in here,
right,
Chad.
Right.
So.
Oh, Donnie wanted a card. I bet you.
Well, he just said, "Oh, drawing cards tonight." I didn't know if he wanted one. I mean, I can throw him in there, but we were going to go to.
You might want to wait and make sure he wants one.
Yeah.
Okay, so Melanie.
No, we're going to go to Nancy's daughter, Drew.
Oh, Drew. Yes. Drew.
Yes.
Drew.
Yes.
Okay. Her new life.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Drew.
Do we know how old her daughter is?
What? This is a good one. This is a good one for Drew.
Nancy, are you allowed to say, or if you don't want to say it in the chat room, I understand. I'm just curious because I'm trying to envision my card right now.
So she got King of the Darkwood Elves. Okay.
Okay.
And it's authority, credibility, and status. And that's a good one for her.
23. Okay, she said 23. Okay. Well, this can go my card can go a couple different ways.
That's a good one for her. She is going to take the world by storm, this girl. And my hair is tickling my face. It's driving me crazy, so I keep itching my face. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Well, I'm going to show you my card before I show you the wording first, because it's going to be interesting of what you just got on your card. Well, the name of your card, okay?
Yeah. Yeah. I can't see it. Oh, interesting. Okay. A blessing for a mother. That would be for Nancy. Because she's kind of going off now, and it's hard for Nancy. So that is kind of crazy. A blessing for a mother. So, and she's going to be taking the world by storm. I'll tell you what.
There you go.
Taking the world by storm. Anybody? Anything?
What?
Are we?
Yep, we're good. Nobody's commented yet, but and then we got Melody to pretty much wrap it up because we're at 5 minutes to go.
Gotcha. So. Oh, Melody's card jumped right out too.
Welcome, Nancy. Welcome, Nancy. Uh-oh.
Same card.
Whoa. All right, Melody.
So again, authority, credibility, and status. I mean, how do you not, I mean, what else can I say? You know what I mean? It's like, you'll take the world by storm. You're going to take the world by storm soon. If you're not already, whatever you are planning on doing, this is the time. This is the time to do it. What did you get? Oh. Come on, geez, oh, peace. It says a blessing on your wisdom. Good.
And Melody's she's got some wisdom in her. I mean, and what I like about Melody too is that she always wants to learn too. So she knows that she's constantly wanting to absorb, that she wants to know more. She wants to learn, and she's got some big ambitions out there that I love it. I love that But Melody, this works for you because you spend a lot of time, you see a lot of these shows, you ask great questions, and you were really obtaining a lot of wisdom for you to help you, and I think it's great. It really is. It makes a whole lot of sense to Debbie just dropped out. How about that, folks? Debbie just well. I'm just going to take over for now. We'll give Debbie a few seconds to come back, but apparently she just dropped. Now, she did say, if most of you probably didn't notice that she did, there was some weather rolling in on her and things. So we will give her just a second to see if she'll come back or not. But what a way to end the show. Debbie's not here. I thought it was weird because I saw it go out down in my screen, and I'm like, oh, here she comes. Hey, Debbie, welcome to the show.
What the hell is going on?
I just was like, oh, there she goes, and I'm like,
can anybody hear me?
Yeah, I watched you disappear, and I went full screen. I went, oh, Debbie's gone.
She had to go to the bathroom that quickly.
Right, that was fast.
Thank you. I pride myself on fast. Yeah, that was weird.
And I was like, because you did say you had some weather rolling in, so I'm like, well, Debbie could have just had a hit or something.
No, nothing at all.
Right.
It was like, it's probably Dennis's grandma saying, okay, it's time to get off of here and get on the phone.
I know, yeah. We really want you off at 8, period.
Right?
And we're going to get you off at 5 minutes early.
Get you off now.
So, Melody says, I claim it. I'm ready for new beginnings. Yes, I'm always open to new education and teachings. And then Chad just said, thank you for my first tarot reading.
Oh, Chad.
Margaret just said, thank you. Thank you. Yeah. You're welcome. Yeah, that's kind of fun. Well, these are, it's fun to we have a good time doing this. And I think it's great because we both are throwing cards out there, and it's fun because you can really see when we do it because, Debbie's got her energy, I got mine, and then you throw them together and you get kind of this unique little story that happens. And
I just wish I had those other cards. I think that those other cards are so, I'm so into those other damn cards, and I would love to have those in my possession the next time I do this.
Well, they probably were not. The reason you couldn't find them is because they weren't meant to be for tonight.
Probably.
And I bet you maybe within the next few days, they'll probably pop out.
I hope so. And I'm going to be like, oh my God.
Yeah, you're going to be like, they were there the whole time. I knew it. I should have looked
right
there.
There above my head. Because usually they're not far from me. And that's what, I can see me probably putting them in that's my drawer right there up top. So I can see me probably tucking them in there or something, or I don't know.
Shoot, Margaret wants to know what cards you're referring to. Like, what are they called, or what's the name of them? I'm gonna say I can't remember mine anymore.
Well, I got them in Salem, Massachusetts, when I went there with Jennifer.
Yeah.
And they're just, I don't remember the name of them, but they're almost steampunky, Yep. They're the underworld cards, So they're the dark cards, but they're not dark. They look dark, but they're not dark.
Right.
I don't do anything in the dark. Nothing. But no, they're they just, I don't know, I just resonate with them so much that they're the only ones I usually use anymore. But I like these ones too, but I have them all here. I have my, I like these two. These are the ones that I had you get.
Yep.
Yep. Because these are nice ones. I like these ones too. Mm-hmm. Oh, they're upside down. Means something. These are nice ones. And then I have these ones. And I was carrying around those ones that I can't believe I was carrying around.
So real quickly, obviously Dana just said, Debbie, can you message me after on Christine's phone? Mine is broken. They were in your old RV.
Yeah, I got them out of there.
Yep.
She's so funny. She's funny.
And then Kaz says, great show. You guys are the best. Thanks for the readings. Mm-hmm.
These are my other ones. These are like healing angel cards.
Yes.
So
Yep.
I really
Those
like
are awesome.
these ones too. Surrender and release. Like these are more healing and romance, healing. Yeah.
Hey, do you want to do one more quick one? Rhonda just jumped back in. You want to do one more
Yeah.
quick one? Yeah, Rhonda, we'll do one more. We'll do one more real quick.
I'll do them with these cards.
Okay. All right, Rhonda, you're it. You're the final one because we were gonna leave 2 minutes ago.
Yeah, we were gonna leave, but we knew
But
we had
that's
to stick
okay.
around to wait for you.
You're welcome, Melody.
Yeah, you guys.
Appreciate
Okay.
this. We would have warned you guys, more ahead of time, but see, we were going to go another direction, and then Debbie was really called to do it, and I'm like, yeah, let's go. I mean, if you're called to it, great. She's got
Rhonda, you are in for some miracles happening. And you are a miracle anyways. I think you are just so talented and so ambitious, and miracles do happen. It's not a joke. They really do. What did you get?
I got the one like I got earlier, Blessings of the Earth.
Oh, she's doing such a good job on her programs, and she has just gone far.
And I told her yesterday, I was like, you got it. Don't worry about it. You just do your thing. You know what I mean?
That's
this.
Right.
You got it. You're doing it for yourself. Don't listen.
Baby.
Just keep going. No matter what anybody says, just keep going.
Yeah.
You don't look back. Just keep going forward.
Yeah.
Do it.
When we do anything for ourselves, it's hard because I'm so used to doing everything for everybody else.
Yep.
That I tend to forget about myself, and I don't do self-care a whole lot. Like, I'm still waiting for my sauna to get hooked up. I should be nagging him about it, but I'm not. But that's part of my self-care routine. It helps me with my arthritis. It helps me with my feet. And I get in there and I feel good. And, big deal. So I'm in there for 20 minutes a day. Yeah. Do your thing once a day, self-care, because it will make you feel and be so much better for the person that, you need to be there for. Because you can't be there for somebody if you're not going to be there for yourself. The energy just isn't there.
And Rhonda, like with mine, Blessing of the Earth is, it's the idea of you being connected to the earth, because it's what's going to help drive you. Because what I just said a moment ago, don't worry about what anybody else says.
Yep.
You're just rely on things that are always going to be there for you. You know what I mean? You've got family, you got friends.
So yeah. She knows.
Oh, I know she does, and she'll get it. But yeah. I'm just saying, this is just her reassuring that you use the earth. If you need a boost to get you to exercise today or whatever it is, hey, go stand outside for a quick second, saying, "Hey, can you help me stand out there barefoot? Whatever it takes." Let it charge you up. That way you can keep pushing, because that's going to be a perfect driving force.
I would love to see her to get into yoga. I think she would do so amazing in yoga.
Absolutely.
I do.
That'd be cool. You're welcome, Rhonda. She says thanks.
Oh,
so
sweet.
Awesome. Well, that was awesome, gang.
Gosh, and when are we going to be able to be with our para friends?
Well, they got some events coming up. They're just not for a little bit. Oh, Rhonda says she loves yoga.
Yeah, I think her and yoga are a good match.
Oh yeah.
I'm starting yoga. That's what I want to start. I've lost some weight. I can move a little better. Things are happening, and now it's time to get to the next stage of this whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yoga.
Yoga.
Ah. The fan is blowing it into my mouth.
Eat fire.
Why didn't I wear pigtails?
There's always next week. There's always next week.
I look like Dorothy, don't I? With gray hair. It's not blowing in my mouth. I need a haircut so bad. It's ridiculous. You know what I mean? This
I
is
hear
cousin It. Oh my gosh, that's cousin It.
Well, you just got to hold on to it till October.
This actually looks like the back of my hair. That's because my
Wow.
haircut is so funky now. All right, now I can't see. Anyway.
There she is. Debbie.
Yeah, we can tell it's after 8 o'clock.
I know. That's what happens.
Why do we get this way? It's so annoying. Yeah. Okay.
It's okay. Well, I'll hit the end. All righty. Thanks, everybody. We're going to get out of here before we get any more slap happy, silly, goofy, drunk, even though we're not drinking. So, we're just going to get out of here. So.
I'm drinking. How do you know what I'm drinking? How do you know?
Well, I got water, so.
I'm always water.
Water. So.
Always.
But, so yes, thank you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed that. We'll have to do this again
something
sometime.
fun next week too. Just to keep it fun for a couple of weeks.
Yeah. Oh, so you'll have to tune in.
So maybe we'll do readings next week.
You could do that too. Bye, Margaret. Bye, Sharon.
Bye.
So
love you guys.
All right. So guys, thank you so much. And we will definitely see you next week. It should be good to go. You're welcome, Dennis. And with that said, you guys have been watching.
Am I supposed to call Dennis tonight?
Dennis, would you please let Debbie know if you want to talk tonight or soon? Now we got to wait for him to reply. What is going on? You're holding up the show. You're holding up the show, Debbie. Hurry, Dennis, hurry. Can't type fast enough.
If I'm supposed to talk to him tonight, it'll be about 8:30.
He says sure.
Okay. It'll be about 8:30.
Okay. All righty. Okay, guys. You guys have been watching Adam and Debbie. We are Beyond the Silence, and we will see you again next time. Good night.